Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's February. We've been useless. I need to press start on the time. Right, ready? Go. Yeah, no, we've been useless. We didn't do one in January, did we? We were too busy. So February, Amelia's been going on at us. We need to do one because all of our admiring fans are getting restless.
Yeah, they are, mate. I'm getting a lot of abuse on Twitter. All the social media channels begging to want, and to be honest, we haven't come up with a good excuse, have we? Apart from we're really busy. So, what's the market like then, Carl? Let's talk about what we've noticed over the last month or so.
I think it's just gone bang, hasn't it? The tech market is back. I think I would officially say. I mean, the amount of new jobs we're picking up every single day. I don't think there's a day goes by now where we don't get a new job. But I think the really interesting thing that I'm seeing is the types of jobs that are coming out of organizations now. There are some really exciting jobs. I mean, we've got a co-founder role for a tech business.
Yeah.
We just picked up a technical product owner role for a big role out of Office 365, paying 70 grand. I mean, I don't think I've seen anything like that for a while. Number of dev lead roles, development roles, cloud, security, networking roles. It is just back. It's back to life. Every company's hiring again.
Have you noticed as well that a lot of the roles and a lot of businesses we're working with have decided to crack on with their transformational work? So if you think about like December, it was all very kind of, or even sort of before that, November, December time, it was all BAU. It was support roles. It was just, keep the lights on. Now I'm talking to customers that are very much talking about, we're going through our transformational change. All the types of roles we've got are linked to that kind of work.
Yeah, definitely. And then it's brilliant. And I think that's the thing for candidates. I mean, we're seeing there's less candidates on the market than there have been for the last 12 months in terms of activity on job boards, activity on LinkedIn. People are hunkering down and kind of wanting to concentrate on their own job. But if you are ready and are open to looking at something new, like I said, there are some brilliant roles out there. And again, we're seeing people getting significant pay rises to move. So I think it is a good time to test the water. But again, companies need to be aware it is tough to hire again. Everything that companies learned back through 2018, 2019 about having a really slick process, being able to sell the company, sell the vision. But I think they still need to think about the things we've always harped on about through COVID is talking about the financial security of the organization, talking about the flexible working. That's something, again, I know it's obvious, but every candidate wants to know what the flexible working is. A lot of candidates I'm speaking to at the moment don't necessarily want permanently remote. They want to have the option to be able to go into the office when they want, work from home when they want. So companies that are adopting that, again, they're getting access to better talent. We've still got some companies we're talking to that are going, well, look, once COVID is over, we're still going to want people in the office. And it's quite interesting now. Candidates seem a lot more confident to be able to turn around and go, I don't want to work in an office 5 days a week anymore. I want to have that flexibility. So I think companies and hiring managers and HRDs and people like that need to be thinking about their work from home policy and having one, because the companies that have that are getting out the gates a lot quicker and getting their hands on better talent than the ones that don't have that.
Yeah, and I think using your pen there really accentuates your point.
I know, I've got to stop doing that. I used to get in trouble at Robert Half for doing that all the time. It's gone.
Yeah, great. So another thing I've noticed is the complete swing to more of a candidate-driven market, and it's not that people don't want, and you touched on it slightly there. It's not that people don't want to move. What if you can imagine, a lot of people's mindsets are, I don't feel I'm in the best role at the moment, but I'm worried about moving. I'm worried about moving because how certain is it that the business that I'm going to is going to keep me? I don't want to be furloughed. I don't want to be out of a job. So what you're seeing, in my opinion, is a decline in advert responses. And that is not because people aren't looking, it's because people are not engaging with direct advertising, like big advertising blocks of, on job boards. We've seen a drop in job board responses. So what we tend to do is we we're doing a lot of searching, that kind of typical search work where we're talking to people, and as long as the proposition's right, as long as there's a reason for the company wanting to hire the people, and as long as there's a certainty, it's not like the company's trying out the job, we'll see how it goes. If there's a real need, you have to go and talk to these people that are sort of going, are you sure it's the right role? And that's the concern. I think, we are educating a lot of candidates. I'm doing a lot of candidate work, and I know you are, around talking to them and enforcing the fact that there is a better opportunity out there for a really reputable organization that is extremely stable, and they need you. So I think don't be afraid to look at job ads. We're lucky because we partner with a lot of organizations that trust our faith in our network, and we put our asses on the line, if you like, by sort of saying, no, this is a really good role, and it's worked out well. But there is an apathy, I think, around candidates, and they're just worried, and I get it. But it's funny because the clients are like now sort of go, we need great people, but we can't find candidates. But they're there.
I think that's the thing from a client perspective, is finding a talent partner, whether that's us or whoever in Bristol, but someone who can actually tap into that off-market candidate. And that will be the real value in recruitment partners going through 2021. The people who have the experience, the knowledge, network, and the capability to go and find these people that are buried in the corner of LinkedIn somewhere, that aren't wanting to look, that are happy where they are, but actually you can put that proposition to them in such a way that it excites them and captures their interest. So, and I think
so interviewing, so clients and line managers interviewing and onboarding has never been so important. To go to the candidate has to come in for an interview and has to really enjoy that experience, and that means that clients have to go the extra mile in the interview process, because candidates are being a lot more savvy around whether or not thinking about whether or not they should move.
Definitely. And that's it. 6 minutes, 50 seconds. One day we will get that 5 minutes, but
close enough, mate.
Not today. Wicked.